Oh, it sounds like fun.
Yeah, except I kept missing. Sort of like real life.
Dinner's almost ready. Fettuccine carbonara.
No, you go ahead. Seeing as how Aunt Alex is waiting until the beginning of the year to announce the permanent president of Spalding, I got my work cut out for me.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
What are you reading?
It's a note from Jean. She is not very happy with you right now, and she says she has got to warn Holly about Daniel.
I regret the moment I ever laid eyes on that lunatic. We keep replaying the same scene over and over again. I feel like I'm on a loop. She warns Holly. Holly confronts Daniel. He's strung so tight there's no telling what I'd do. I just got to get over there.
What about your political dinner? It took a lot for you to set that up. Your plane leaves for the capital in an hour.
Holly is a lot more important than any damn dinner.
It's only me.
I thought that I was being accosted by a wanton waitress.
Disappointed?
Not hardly.
I went by the hospital. I thought we'd drive home together, and they told me you were here.
Well, I still have a ton of paperwork. I just couldn't stand looking at those four walls anymore.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just want to make a good first impression.
Oh, you will. But tonight, we're going to give this type A personality of yours a rest. I'm going to cook you a dinner and pamper you. How's that sound?
Sounds like I'm a very lucky guy. Say what, I am going to just finish this stuff up and I'll be right over, okay?
Okay. You know, you're killing yourself with all this stuff.
I'm not complaining. Perfect job. Perfect woman. It's nice having it all.
Get used to it. I have. See you later.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Bounce. It stops static before static stops you.
Oh, there you are.
I knew I would be out. I told you very specifically.
Oh, I know. Somehow I managed to run the diner without you. I don't know how, but I did.
I'll go down to the diner now.
Oh, you don't have to do that. Uncle Starvis has got it under control. So, did anything happen important today? Didn't you have something?
Yes.
Oh, well, how'd it go?
It was very, very good, but I don't think you would be interested.
Maybe I would.
What are you doing here? Bill?
Yeah, sort of. What's this? Some kind of holiday?
Today's a very special day for me.
Oh, well, how's that?
Oh, Frankie, they gave me a 3-month extension on my visa. That's where I was today. I was at the immigration. Well, the flower, it just represents my joy, and it's white for hope, and the green, well, it's green for the green card I hope to get very soon.
That's great. You must be very happy.
I am so happy.
Well, that's nice. Well, I guess I'm stuck with you, huh?
No, don't worry, Frankie. I won't be a freeloader. I intend to work very hard to prove that I am worthy to be a permanent citizen.
No, well,
okay?
I mean, there are other ways.
You're right. If I were a brain surgeon or a ballet dancer...
No, or married.
Frankie, just never mind, all right? It is my problem, okay? Let me help you with your bills.
Well, actually, I'm not paying the bills. I'm kind of moving them from one stack to another.
Why are you doing this?
Because I don't have any money.
Oh, don't worry. I won't spend any more of your money.
Okay, you're mad at me, right? For blowing up yesterday about the tablecloths and everything else.
Frankie. No. You're the one, you know? You say that I spend money foolishly, you know, but maybe you are right. Maybe the only person you should listen to is the woman who knows things much better than I do, Miss Moneybags Blake, okay?
Blake? Wait a minute. No, that's
Frankie, excuse me, you know, I am going to go share my joy with somebody who will be happy for me, okay?
Thanks for joining me. Okay. Remember my other day in the office, you said that you'd do anything to help me.
I told you what I think you should do. Look, I know this is totally unfair to you.
It's not just me I'm worried about, it's Jean.
What do you mean?
You've seen her lurking around. She's losing touch with reality. I want to find her before she does something crazy.
You mean before she talks to Holly?
I want to protect the things that I worked hard for, yes. But it's a lot more than that. I know what it meant for her to lose her sister. Carol was a very special person. I was in love with her. She's the first person I was ever able to open up to.
You never told me this.
Well, it didn't seem important for you to know the whole story.
It explains so much.
Anyway, in the beginning, I couldn't blame Jean for hating me the way she did, even though Carol's death was an accident, and there was nothing I could do to save her. But it's been years now, and she's still carrying around all of this hate. It's not healthy, it's sick, Sam, and I'm worried about what she's gonna do. Now, if I couldn't help Carol, at least maybe now I can do something to help Jean.
But how?
This is Carol's personal diary. Now, I never intended to show this to anyone. But it proves that I'm telling the truth, that I had nothing to do with the accident. If Jean could somehow read this, she would see that her sister was very depressed at the time, that it really wasn't me. In some ways, I think Carol took her own life that night.
I think you should take it to the police. That way, if Jean goes to the authorities or somebody else, it'll be on record. You can defend your innocence.
My innocence is not the question here. It's my reputation. It would be ruined, and I cannot bear that after all the hard work that... Sam, look, I realize this sounds incredibly selfish, but...
No, you've gone through enough.
The only way out of this is to find Jean and show this to her. Will you help me?
Holly.
Oh, you scared me.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sneak up on you like that.
But I've been wanting to talk to you. I felt so terrible after what happened.
I've been wanting to talk to you.
Oh, good. Come on in. Good. Oh, I'm sorry for this mess. I apologize.
Don't worry about it, please. I'm only going to stay for a minute.
Well, I've got to start supper. Jean, you know, you didn't... May I call you Jean?
Of course.
You didn't leave a number. I didn't know how to reach you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hear that you had another problem. I mean, besides the fire alarm going off.
Yes. The interview went out live. I don't know how it happened. It was a mistake. The FCC is investigating. Strictly routine, but they may want to talk to you. So our show is on hold indefinitely.
Well, it doesn't really matter now.
I really wanted to help you. For what it's worth, I believe your story.
Well, thank you. That means a lot, more than you know.
A guy like that.
I know, you'd think it would be obvious to people who know him, but it isn't. He's respected. He's even looked up to. It's amazing how some men can fool such women.
Yeah. A lot of creeps around, that's for sure. Some are quite special.
Yeah, I guess it's just that there are quite a few women around who can't tell the difference.
Well, I got lucky. I found a gem. His name is Daniel. He's a doctor. In fact, he's one of the best in his field. He's devoted to his work. Listen to me bragging on about him. But he's just wonderful. He's so understanding, and he's kind, generous.
Oh, Carol, you're so wrong.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Holly, there's something I've got to tell you.
You know, I've been going about this all wrong.
Champagne?
See, I've been rushing in, just taking pot shots, leaving myself wide open. It is a good, solid strategy.
Sometimes when you leave the battlefield, you see what you're missing.
You know, I could face Vanessa head on, but I'd have to have something really, really great to impress Aunt Alex. She's been so consumed by this Nick McHenry, you know, leaving Springfield.
Hello? Ellen Michael. Take a night off from business. I think that would help you more than anything.
Oh, look, Blake, I would really love to, but, you know, it's just not a whole lot of time.
All I'm saying is that sometimes when you walk away from the problem, the solution appears. A good meal, good conversation, it can be the most valuable business time spent.
Maybe you're right.
Aren't I always?
Yeah, usually.
Put yourself in my hands, darling. Mozzarella, sun-dried tomatoes, Caesar salad.
Did you say fettuccine carbonara before?
Yeah, it'll be ready in a minute.
Come on, wait a second. You had this catered, didn't you?
I did not. I made it myself.
Why?
Well, I went over to Ed Moe's, and she said that you liked it this way.
And you just traded off a few recipes and decided to whip this up.
It's not that hard. I have 2 MBAs. I can make a fabulous meal.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm just somewhat clotted.
Good meal, good conversation, and,
This is my new dress. Do you like it?
I like it.
It's for you. I bought it for you.
Blake.
Yes. Yes.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Okay, what am I going to say to her?
You don't have to say anything. You just find her, and I'll take care of the rest.
I don't know.
You're the one who went to Boston in the first place. All right, look, Sam, all I am asking is for you to help me put an end to this before somebody else gets hurt.
I think that the police would do a better job of finding her.
Then the whole thing will come out. If the contents of this diary are made public, Carolyn's name is going to be dragged through the mud, and I will not have that.
I feel responsible.
It's not about blame. It's not. It's about doing what's right now.
Okay. I had a study date tonight. I better cancel it. Jean thinks that everything you've said is a lie. What makes you think that she's going to believe you now?
I'd love to show it to you, Sam, but I can't. It's too personal. You understand?
Of course.
I can't thank you enough.
It's the least I can do.
People are crazy. You're always reading about how some guy comes home from the office and parks his station wagon and then goes into the house and brutally murders his wife and his children.
Well, those people are crazy. They need help.
Right, exactly. But you'd never know it listening to his neighbors and his friends when they're interviewed on the 6 o'clock news. They're always saying what a nice guy he was. It's amazing to me how easily people can be manipulated.
Well, these things are so complex. I mean, some people just seem so normal on the outside.
Exactly. But it's right there in front of you. And you deny it because you keep saying to yourself, oh no, this could never happen to someone like me.
It's got to have been so tough on you. I mean, just knowing the guy who did this to your sister is out there.
No, Holly, you have no idea.
Bad things happen. doesn't mean the world is bad.
Oh, I know. I just blame myself for not being able to find the right words to convince my sister that she was in a lot of danger.
You can't blame yourself for what happened.
I know. I want so much this time to be able to say the right words. I want...
Oh, I know. You want to set things right for your sister. I'm so sorry. I wish I could help you.
No, Holly, you don't understand. I want to...
What's the matter?
I'm sorry. I have to get some air.
Why don't you sit down? I'll get you some water. You about Jean Wetherell, or anything for that matter.
Did she say something to upset you?
She was having an anxiety attack. I think she wanted to tell me who was killing her, who killed her sister. Just tell somebody. Poor woman.
Yes, obviously very troubled. She seems really to have gotten to you, Holly.
Well, she really thought, yeah, she gets to me. But I'm fine. What are you doing here?
Pick up Blake.
Blake's not here. Does it ever occur to you to call?
Holly, we had plans. I figured she'd be ready.
Plans? She didn't tell me about any plans.
Oh, it's just a political dinner. I thought it would be a good opportunity for her.
I guess she forgot.
No, she didn't forget. She's probably just hung up.
Well, what is it, this thing at the Capitol?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when is it? You're going to be late.
Ah, well. The reception's what counts anyway, not the dinner. Planes leave every hour. I'll tell you the truth. It's no big deal if we miss this one.
What are you doing?
Do you mind if I wait for my daughter?
Would it matter if I did?
Holly, don't be rude.
Okay, well, thanks for trying. Suzanne.
Oh, hi, Sam.
Just the person who can help me.
I'm actually looking for someone right now.
Me too, that's the problem. Remember when I was trying to track somebody down in Boston?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's the same thing, only I'm looking for someone here in town.
I'd have to know a lot more about it before I could be much help.
Well, actually, it's the same person. She's in trouble.
Have you contacted the police?
Oh, no, it's not legal trouble. She's very high-strung, and I'm worried about her.
Sounds like you should be careful.
No, it's not dangerous like that. She was around a few days ago on a TV show at Holly's station talking about something from her past. There was some big mix-up on the air.
You're talking about Jean Wetherell?
You've seen her?
No. Ross was telling me about this whole thing earlier.
Oh, well, it's very important, so if you hear anything...
Yeah, I'll let you know. I'm sorry I can't be more help right now, but, I'll let you know when I turn up.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
If you talk to her before I do, could you let me know? I know Ross is real concerned about this whole FCC thing.
Oh, sure.
Great.
Thanks again.
Sure, no problem.
Baklava, crushed walnuts, honey, filo loaf. No. I mean, what do you want? It's for Alan Michael. Oh, is he expecting you? No, it's a surprise to remind him of his days in the diners. Oh, that's sweet. Is he here?
No, he's taking a shower, but we'll enjoy this later. Thanks. What are you looking at?
The Adonis.
Oh, yeah, that's some Roman statue he bought.
It's not Roman, it's Greek. The Criti Adonis.
Oh, yes, well... Collecting is one of his hobbies, I guess.
Well, I'm so sorry I disturbed you two.
No, there's no problem. Thanks. Feel better?
Yeah, much.
I was just admiring your statue.
auction, and I liked it, so I bought it.
Any special importance?
Well, actually, it does have a very interesting history. It stood outside of a church village in Greece for centuries, and well, they had this big earthquake, and they had to sell it in order to rebuild the village.
Yeah. I've had a few earthquakes. One was about an 8.5. Seems like a long time ago, doesn't it?
Yeah, another lifetime.
Ever since then, I've just been trying to pick up the pieces of my life and learn my lesson.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
I guess I just wanted everything to work out. I just made it worse. I felt like I wasn't enough. I'm sorry you're hungry. I'll go get the food, and you have to be honest.
Blake, I think that you're more than enough. You are a beautiful, intelligent woman. And you smell great.
Hello. Speaking. Excuse me? Well, hold on here. Wait a minute. How could I have returned seat covers when I never ordered them in the first place? Yeah, I don't know, 56 Chevy, yeah. Well, I mean, I just sold my car. Wait, what? American Textiles? Hey, is there another name on this invoice? Eleni Andros. Yeah, listen, I'm sorry, you were right. There was a mix-up. Thank you. There's got to be an invoice here. Maybe it's in the better.
Yes, and Michael, he says he likes me, and Blake, she's supposed to like Frank. Things that mean so much in this country mean nothing.
Oh, listen, you're here. I'm glad you're back.
Why are you glad?
Because you and I, we need to talk about some things here and straighten some things out.
What things, Frank?
Well, the $272, well, I know you didn't buy tablecloths. You bought me seat covers.
Well, don't worry, I sent them back, okay?
I know, they just called.
What, they want you to pay for them anyway?
No, it's nothing like that.
Well, lucky for them.
Eleni, you know, yesterday you did something really, really nice for me, and I acted like a big jerk.
Oh, this is true.
No, come here, please, listen, please. I want to talk to you about this.
Frankie, I have heard enough for one day, okay? I am realizing that in America words mean nothing.
Well, what are you talking about?
Oh, you know, I think maybe this is not the right place for me after all. Sometimes I just don't understand why people do the things they do.
What things?
Well, like spending money on the wrong person and being made a fool.
Who are we talking about here?
Oh, Frankie, I hope you're not so upset that you don't recover.
I'm sorry you've lost me here.
I'm sorry I have to be the one to tell you this, but... Well, the woman you love, well, she is not good for you at all. I saw Blake making a good time with another man.
Blake? Is this what this is all about?
How can you laugh about this?
Because, Eleni, I've told you hundreds and hundreds of times, Blake and I were just friends. Listen, I don't want to talk about her. I want to talk about you.
Blake.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
You know better.
Then why not?
Oh, you know why. It would be the easiest thing in the world. I mean, look at you. I would have to be crazy or to want you.
I want you too.
Hey, look, we're divorced. Remember? Does that mean anything?
I don't remember sex being one of our problems.
Oh, no.
And look how far we've come.
Yeah, we should be really proud of ourselves if we can work together. Like this.
Is like this enough for you?
Hey, I'm gonna be president of Spalding soon, you know? With your help, and you'll be right up there with me.
I don't think I can work like this anymore.
Why?
I don't know. No, that's not true. I just don't feel like a girl anymore.
Wait a minute, you don't feel like a girl. I mean, come on, Blake, look at you.
Oh, Michael, it's just how I feel. Look, I'm not going to make a fool out of myself. I don't see what it would hurt.
It could complicate things terribly.
I'm not asking you to marry me. I just want to sleep with you.
Blake, it's very dangerous. I'm just asking for trouble.
Guess that's your answer then. I'm going to go, and I think we should just part friends.
Yeah, but we can work together on the presidency still, right?
No, I cannot be around you like that.
If you need anything, you just give a holler, yeah? Because at the Palace Motor Camp, we care for her.
Thank you. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be staying, but I'll let you know once I decide.
Well, anything you say, Carol.
Excuse me, it's Mrs. Donaldson, if you don't mind.
Donaldson.
But Carol, what am I going to do? I've only got one chance, but if that fails, then what? Oh.
It's like the good old days, huh? Ah, yes, she's thinking there never were any good old days, but she's wrong, folks. I remember when we were first married. We had a lot of fun. Full moon. There is a better way to do that. Sorry, just an old culinary trick I picked up. Or do you prefer culinary? You say potato and I say potato, you say tomato and I say tomato. Or you could just hold a piece of bread under your tongue to keep you from crying. Listen, can I help you? Hand me that knife here and let me... It might interest you to know that I was once an assistant to a chef when I worked for the agency. This is in the south of France. The bread thing I picked up from my mother.
Easy on the green paper. Daniel hates it.
Hey, chicken casserole, right? Lucky guy.
Yeah. Actually, I'm the lucky one.
Yeah, you're really happy with this guy, huh?
I've been waiting a long time for someone like Daniel. I want this to work.
You know that I once seriously considered quitting the agency to become a chef? I love to create in the kitchen.
Why is it that women cook to put a meal on the table to give somebody pleasure, but men have to create?
Touché.
You never talk much about your work with the government.
Ancient history.
Well, it was your life. You loved it.
Yeah, it was my life. Okay. Here's something. Do you know I once talked down a terrorist? I actually did. I will never forget the despair and the anger, fear of this man who was so close to just annihilating 300 people.
Did it make the papers?
You'd be amazed at stuff that never reaches the papers.
Okay.
But I really did feel good about myself during those days. I felt like I was actually engaged in doing something worthwhile. Pretty corny, huh?
No. It's all right.
What's burning?
Oh, no, the chicken. Oh, I was just...
Let me see. Okay, it doesn't look too bad.
It's because it's not your hand.
Okay, just run it under some cold water. Eminently salvageable. Do you have a first aid kit around here somewhere?
Yeah, right there in the drawer.
Okay, dry that off and come here.
It's all right. There's not even a blister on it. It's okay.
No, Holly, just do as I suggest, please. You never can be too careful. Now, that's going to be fine. This is very good burn cream. Does that hurt? Okay.
All right.
This will really do the trick. Sorry.
Okay. No, thanks.
You can be okay.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you for everything. Would you please go now? I don't want you to be here when Daniel gets here.
Sure. Hey, Holly. Are we ready for the FCC?
I completely forgot about that. What are we going to tell them?
Well, tell them that the guy got fired who was responsible for it, and we're upgrading the system.
No, but they don't care about that.
Well, they'll care that we're trying to do something.
No, but they want to know, did Scott switch the feed on purpose, and why would he do something
And
like that?
who set off the fire alarm?
Yeah. You know, the guy who killed Jean's sister was in Springfield, and what if he was in the station that day?
Holly, I had to take a cab, and I'm a little short on cash. What in the hell are you doing here?
Now listen, I was really thrown when you first came here. No one's ever brought me a wife before.
Well, it was a big shock for me, too.
I know. Just hear me out, okay?
Okay, Frankie. What have I done this time, huh?
It's not what you've done. I mean, you've been a big help to me. You've really helped out in the diner, and the diner looks great.
Well, you did that, too.
No, we did that. I know we've been at each other's throats, but
Oh, Frankie, you know, I know the kind of woman you like, and I'm so sorry that this didn't work out with her. But there are many, many other women out there, and, well, I know you will get over this terrible heartbreak very soon.
You don't have any idea what this is about, do you?
I am learning about American ways every day.
Elaine, Blake and I, we're just friends. It doesn't mean anything.
You don't care about her?
Well, of course I care about her. I mean,
Well,
she's a friend.
have you kissed her?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't that mean something?
Elaine, it just means that I kissed her. That's all. I don't love her. I mean, it's not that I want to marry you kind of love.
Okay, I see.
Do you?
Oh, yes. This is just like the men in my village.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight now. So, if you kiss a man, you're supposed to marry him? Well, I kissed you. And that meant to me that...
Yes, Frankie, I understand these things. My mother explained all these things to me.
What things?
Well, when she was young, she was very beautiful, and all the men in our village, well, they all wanted to court her. They would throw these big parties, and they would drink and dance, and they would tell her how much they loved her. It was talk, you know? Nothing. Words mean nothing.
Oh, Carol, it's starting again. It's gonna happen again, and it terrifies me. What is it that he does? I mean, what is it about Daniel St. John that he can turn such beautiful, intelligent women into such fools? Is it because he's a doctor? Holly sounded just like you today when she was talking about him, saying how kind he was, and generous and caring. But we know different, don't we? Should I keep trying? I can't give up.
father like?
He was a fisherman. He wasn't very big on words, but he worked very hard. When he got back from fishing, he would spend all night working on this house that he saved all his money for. It wasn't a big house, nothing fancy. But he would hammer and sand and fix. He even made his own furniture. No nails, you know?
It's nice.
He put so much care and love into this place. He had a lady in the village make curtains for the windows, and he bought beautiful rugs from sailors. And then he cleared the trees in the back and planted a garden. When he was through, he took my mother there, and he said to her, I have made a life here, and I want you to share it with me. That's how she knew that he really loved her.
Because he showed her.
No, not because of the things he bought, but because of the things he made with his own hands. Oh, Frankie, this is love, you know? This is love. This is the way I see love. I think I'll go down to the diner now, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Mary. Yeah, it's Frank Cooper. Yeah, it has been a long time. Listen, Mary, do you get the real estate listings before they hit the public? Great.
What happened to your car?
I don't know. There's something wrong with the damn fuel injection system. I didn't think that the cab would be so much.
You're welcome.
I'll give you the money tomorrow at the station.
Oh, please.
I didn't go to the bank. I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
Lucky thing I was here. Why is it that there is never a doctor around when you need one? Oh, she burnt her hand.
What is this? Let me
It's
see.
okay. It's okay.
Yeah, never mind. I took care of that, too.
What are you doing here?
Actually, I'm here waiting for my daughter.
He's leaving. If you don't mind, we planned an evening.
It was fun.
I told you that I do not want him in this house anymore.
Well, I can't keep him from coming here to visit his daughter. And we are business partners, like it or not.
So that's what you're doing? You're talking about business all night long. How long was he here?
Can we, please, let's not talk about Roger, okay?
Try romance. Try passion. Try ecstasy. Try as the world turns.
This has been Guiding Light. Silver Jewelry by J Works. Please join us again for another full hour of Guiding Light.
Good afternoon. Dan Rather, CBS News with Newsbreak. Basketball star Magic Johnson is being credited with raising AIDS awareness. With his announcement that he's infected with the virus, activists are reporting a surge in calls to AIDS hotlines. A Southern California newspaper quotes Johnson's doctors as saying that the basketball star contracted the AIDS virus through heterosexual contact. President Bush is still in Rome for the NATO summit. Mr. Bush told reporters he's not convinced the U.S. economy is in any recession. Now this.
I'm not going to take it anymore. No more. No more.
Sure, Metamucil works, but it's gritty.
I'm not going to take it. No more. No more.
Don't. Take Citracel. Or new Citracel sugar-free. They taste great, not gritty. And new fiber therapy is more effective, not even Metamucil.
I don't take it anymore. I take Citracel.
Citracel and new Citracel sugar-free. They really work. And they're not gritty.
On tonight's CBS Evening News, Eye on America looks at the tough economic times in Hollywood. I'll see you then.
This is CBS.